One of the reasons that I think that your company had this insight from the onset or from early on is because you are Swedish. And can you talk a little bit about the differences between the way that Swedes or Europeans treat females differently than Americans? Because there are some cultural differences there.
I mean, it's night and day when it comes to some aspects. And parental leave is probably the biggest one when it comes to what effect it has on the women in the work environment. I remember very, very early on, we were still, I mean, we should recognize we were 22, 24 when we started Avinode, and it was already then back then a middle-aged white men industry. Luckily, we could sort of slide in under the radar as a university project and make connections. But even then, we said like, okay, we are to employ a couple of people. If we get a female candidate, most likely she will go on maternity leave within X number of years. And how do we handle that? And as soon as we asked the question to ourselves, we said, well, actually, that's a no relevant question. In Swedish society, it's now been a transformation. If you go back 2 generations, I mean, men did not take as much paternity leave as they do now. Today, I mean, every single employee that we have in the Gothenburg office, female or male, will take 6 to 18 months. I repeat that, 6 to 18 months of paternity or maternity leave. And the company is just supportive of it. Of course, society overall is supportive of it, but we're able to work around that and manage and continue to grow in those environments. I get shocked here in the US when the mothers are asked to come back from work after 12, 16 weeks. We do in the US pay maternity and paternity leave for parts of that. But still, I mean, it's a very tough environment to ask a young mother, because very often the people we have employed are first-time moms, to come back after 12 or 16 weeks. And unfortunately, I see a lot of people leaving the workforce because, I mean, they are not in a situation where they're comfortable. So yes, that part, paternity and maternity leave, I think is a big way where a lot of women leave the industry, unfortunately.